there's always one thing going down Kruse Show, everybody, and that is Elon. Breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing we'll talk about is the box office weekend. Now, Venom is still making money. $26.1 million this weekend. Overall, $317 million plus. Which again, at a $120 million budget, it's not too bad. They expected much more of this, especially being the third one, hoping to make this big breakthrough. But again, I feel like what they did with this movie, they should have known better. I mean, it still does well and makes its money back, which is great. I hope Tom Hardy comes back to play Venom again to fight Spider-Man. I'm not too sure. Also, Here came out, which I wanted to see really bad. And it's only made $5 million, guys. For the likes of Tom Hanks. I mean, and when we got the cast here, it just doesn't make any sense. Zemeckis coming back here. I mean, the whole Forrest Gump team again coming back at a $50 million budget. Robin Wright, you think it would make more money, and unfortunately it fell flat. And also another movie that, again, The Conclave came out, and that made $20 million budget, made $6.5 million. So a bit better, but still not great for the box office because everything is going to streaming, hence why Netflix has worked out their deal again with Universal to continue, then renew their licensing deal because this is the world we live in. Now, it is for animated feature films, for Illumination, for DreamWorks, and also now they're going to incorporate live action Universal projects and focus on bringing them in 2027 to Netflix. Now, of course, they'll go to Peacock first, and they'll have like within 8 months, 10-month window, and they have to come over to Netflix. And at that point, they will stick around for another 10 months during that time before they go back to Peacock. So the idea is they're going to work out this deal so more content goes to Netflix and has more stuff from Universal. This is what they're doing. All these like deals. WB is doing the same thing with like Tubi and like Netflix as well. There's a lot of DC stuff there too. These are the deals they work out because that's the future, everybody. That's the future because cinema's having a big problem. Ask Christopher Nolan. He loves it so much. He's going to keep fighting it though, guys, because Chris Nolan has new technology for IMAX he's working out for his next feature film. I'm not saying what it is. They're just saying it's developing some kind of new equipment they're going to use. Never before seen equipment for his next movie coming out July 17, 2026 with Tom Holland and with Matt Damon. And we don't have any idea for this premise yet. Wait to find out. Matt Damon, everybody. Matt Damon. We love Nolan. I mean, at least I love Nolan. I know we had a big fight about that here and that. We're going to fight a conversation about Nolan's work and what he's brought to the business. I love him so much, but he'll never give up on the cinema, and I love that too. Just like Ridley Scott will never give up on the Alien franchise. And now it's officially happening. He's announced he's doing another Alien movie. Now, nobody is going to theaters anymore. You're right, Captain Action. Nobody goes. The numbers are going down every time a new movie comes out. But of course, Alien did pretty great. Romulus, and this is something we talked about for a while, that this was this movie with Ridley Scott. He's working on something. It's supposed to be, what I've heard from the rumors, is a sequel to the Prometheus franchise. He wants to do a third one of those. Covenant, and then this is supposed to come out now. Now, he hasn't officially said that's what it is. People are speculating he's going to work on Romulus too, or maybe he'll be involved with the TV series, but it's a feature film that he's going to be producing after Gladiator. He's got Gladiator 2. He's working on Gladiator 3. It could be a while till you get this movie, but he's not giving up on Alien, which is great because cinema is changing. Ask Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow says now, if it bleeds, it leads. That's what he's saying about studios' productions coming forward because he says it's changed a lot. Everything is down scrolling, he's saying. Down scrolling because, or doom scrolling, I should say. It's doom scrolling. They don't want to just, they want to just shut out everything. They want to shut everything out. They're obsessed with things being intense and big and vulgar and over-sexualized, he's saying. And that's what they're trying to do with theaters and with movies nowadays. They're changing the whole aspect. These low rom-coms and stuff like that, those are going away. That's why everything you see on streamers and stuff has the biggest star in the world, or it's about a serial killer, because that's what sells these days, and that's the studios are going for. And he says a thriller, or hypersexual, and that's not what he does. He's really upset about that. He wants more of these small, intimate love stories and rom-coms, but they're just not happening anymore because the business is changing. Look what's selling. The Pooniverse and Pinocchio, of course, that's what's selling. And here's our first look at Pinocchio and the Pooniverse, everybody. Which, again, if you haven't heard about this, it's the Winnie the Pooh franchise world, Blood and Honey. And they have, like, Tinkerbell coming on doing meth with Peter Pan. That's happening. And we're going to have this evil Pinocchio coming, too. Crazy stuff in this world. They're all going to cross-promotionalize into their Avengers team up. We talked about this show multiple times, but here's your very first look at Pinocchio being voiced by Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund, which is insane to me. Of course they're going to get him involved with this. Finally, he's involved with this Puniverse world. This whole team is pushing him forward. The Puniverse. Yes, that's what they're calling it. Yeah, because Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I know every time I say it, I just have to keep saying it because that's what they're calling it, the Puniverse. And Pinocchio will be fighting off some people and killing people in the Puniverse. So he's an evil Pinocchio. Mickey Mouse will probably be in there. We got that Bambi, the Reckoning coming. That's involved with this world too. A lot of different fairy tale creatures coming to life since the rights have come out after all the 100 years path. Now things are going to public domain, and now you're getting the Puniverse running forward. But this can exist. But everybody, who can't exist? Jessica Rabbit, because she's too hot? What's going on with that, guys? Because Robert Zemeckis was talking about how we haven't got a Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 because Disney says that she's too hot. She's too hot to be in the movies. Which, again, guys, I love that as a kid. Come on. Who did not love Jessica Rabbit? Who did not love this shit? Round of applause, Jessica Rabbit. But Zemeckis said they have the script written for Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2. He says it's fantastic. It's as good as the first one, if not better. 35 years later, they're ready to rock and roll with it. But Disney will not push this forward because Jessica Rabbit is a big part of it. He said even at if you go to studios and stuff like that, or you go to Disney World, they put a trench coat on her. Like, what? Let them fly. Let the girls fly, everybody. Let Jessica Rabbit be who she is. Let her dominate, little teens' eyes and adults that are just also, there with their children. I'm just saying that she's fantastic. And the idea would be a continuation of the original Who Framed Roger Rabbit, picking right up where it was. And too sexy. People can't handle it, Touchy Ghost. They can't handle it. And unfortunately, Disney will not let her come out. The mouse, cannot handle her, even though I think the mouse be all over this shit. That's what I'm saying. But they're more about over the mouse, of course, at the Marvel stuff. And Agatha has officially ended. Agatha all along. In the last 8 and 9 episodes, those episodes dropped 4.6 million views for the 8th episode, and the 9th went to 3.9 million views. So it's still doing pretty well for Disney. This series did great. I think it was weird at the end. If you ask me, I was excited about this series, but then it's like, I'm going to say some light spoilers. What's up? Good to see you, Sean, too. It's been too long, man. A round of applause for Sean. But, she becomes like a ghost at the end, and we're setting up the Wiccan thing, which is, it's this whole new spiral into the witch lore with the Scarlet Witch's son, and I guess Agatha is a ghost, and they're going to go out and find his brother. Guys, I don't really care for Wiccan. You tell me if you like him. I just don't really care for him. It got a little bit too big for me. And I enjoyed his character till he put the suit on, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But maybe I'm a traitor to Marvel, everybody. But Traitors is coming as well. Well, of course, finally the next season is coming out January 9th. Season 3 will premiere with Alan Cumming coming back. I love this guy. Who doesn't love him? Speaking about superheroes, he was so good in X-Men, guys. Great Nightcrawler, and he's awesome on this show. So who's going to be the traitor this season? We'll have to find out. But this is the days of our lives when it comes to movies and TV. But Days of Our Lives is having one more season. The 61st season is coming out. Oh my God, 60th seasons already? 15,000 episodes? GR, that's a freaking lot. That's a lot of Days of Our Lives. So I would say everybody staying at home from the time of 10:30 in the morning to 11:30, wherever it airs now, are loving this. So never will stop. Queen, I think Agatha was good. I thought it was fun how it started off, and I just feel like the ending was, it's like a big setup for something else that I wasn't sure I wanted to see. That's where I'm at. That's all I'm saying. Alan Cumming was an amazing chimpanzee show on HBO. I didn't know about that, Mike. Touchy Ghost. Couldn't know about that. But I did know that it is Diddy's birthday today, everybody. And Diddy is sitting in jail. Happy birthday, Diddy. Woof. Yes. For all the Diddy buddies out there, happy 55th to Diddy, who was offered either his choice of cheese pizza, salad, or pasta for his birthday today with the option of a breakfast cake and some potatoes. Right?
What he wanted with Bubba first.
He got his morning breakfast, that's for sure. But yeah, that's what's in that water right now. GHB with a hint of Diddy juice. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Round of applause for no round of applause. I'm gonna say this for the Diddy thing. We talk about Diddy a lot. We get the intro credits now about Diddy. It's just fucked up. It is, and I really think that his just desserts are coming forward this 55th birthday. That's all I'm saying. And honestly, for everybody out there that was a victim or has put themselves out there, we applaud you. And allegedly, these are all allegations, but we'll have to see what happens. Around 50 people, it's a lot of people. Children, there's a lot of allegations. So I think we'll find out if Diddy did it or not pretty soon. Come May, when that trial comes out, I can't wait to see what happens, everybody. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Right, Peps?
Well, I'm on fire.
Yes, you are on fire, Peppy. You always are. But thank you all for being here. So much breaking news.
Come on in.
I know. So much breaking news. Diddy seems like a fine fellow by the looks of him. I'm not sure about that. Right there it does, but not sure, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We're not.
But Angela,
fan. Yeah, like
it's I think there's a lot of people saying, "Don't touch me there" when it comes to Diddy.
I mean, literally, don't touch anyone there. Like, that comment,
right?
Keep it. Gotta scale back on that one.
And I hear about a lot of these people don't like dogs too, Angela, that have come to these Diddy parties. You hear about that?
Wait, what was that? They don't
like dogs. A lot of these Diddy people don't like dogs.
I'm suspicious of people who don't like dogs.
I agree, Peppy. I agree. I don't really know that.
I do too, Peppy. But I think it's probably because dogs can sense like gross people that are scary and doing icky things. So maybe that's why. Maybe he didn't want like a dog like coming up and biting off his junk. I don't know. Like,
oh, jeez.
I don't know. What else?
No one has time for that.
Dogs in there, like, because they do. Like, they get like, they can sense like bad situations, right? So I think maybe that's why. Maybe Diddy didn't want like, too bad a couple pit bulls couldn't have been there, but.
And I feel like the dogs wouldn't wear stilettos like Diddy likes, so that was probably a problematic issue that happened too,
Right. They probably wouldn't wear the slippers that were given so you could go into the house and have access.
Right.
Yeah,
a lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.